The last train out of Blackwood was always a desolate affair, but tonight, it felt like the final journey. Thomas, a man etched with the weary lines of 1,000 solitary nights, found himself the sole occupant of the carriage. Rain lashed against the grimy windows, each drop a tiny hammer blow against the glass, mirroring the frantic drumming in his chest. The train lurched, pulling away from the station with a mournful groan. The carriage lights flickered, casting long, dancing shadows that seemed to writhe and stretch with malevolent intent. Thomas shivered, pulling his threadbare coat tighter. He told himself it was just the cold, just the wind whistling through unseen gaps, but a primal fear, cold and sharp, pricked at the back of his neck. Then he heard it, a faint, almost imperceptible scratching, coming from beneath the seat opposite him. He froze, straining his ears over the rhythmic clatter of the wheels. It stopped. Thomas let out a breath he hadn't realized. He was holding foolishness, his mind playing tricks. But then it started again, louder this time, accompanied by a low, guttural moan. It wasn't human, not quite. The sound seemed to claw at the very air, vibrating through the floorboards and up into his bones. His eyes darted around the empty carriage, desperately searching for an explanation, a rational source. There was none. A chill, far deeper than the ambient cold, permeated the space. The air grew heavy, thick with the scent of damp earth and something else. Something foul and ancient. He watched, horrified, as a shadow detached itself from the darkest corner of the carriage, coalescing into a vaguely humanoid shape. It was tall, impossibly thin, with limbs that seemed to bend at unnatural angles. Its head was indistinct, a blurry void, but Thomas felt the weight of its gaze, a suffocating presence that pressed down on him. It began to move, a slow, jerky shuffle towards him, the scratching sound now a dreadful accompaniment to its approach. Thomas tried to scream, but his throat was locked. He tried to move, but his limbs were leaden. The train rattled on, oblivious, carrying him deeper into the dark, with a passenger he never wanted. The last thing he saw before the world went black was a pair of glowing, malevolent eyes materializing from the void that was its face, reflecting the flickering carriage lights like a demon's cruel smile.